It is here. It has finally arrived. Nobody else before me has gotten up on here, on this platform, to raise awareness on the gawking, on the glazing, on the crispy creaming going on with some of these niggas. Now, originally, this was going to be a top 5 most glazed Naruto characters ever. But I realized, you know what? I couldn't just do a top 5. Because it's way more than 5. Honestly, way more than 10. But if I went over everybody, then obviously this shit would be like too long. It's already going to be too long. Making this shit more than 10 is just pushing it. But I had to make it more than 5. Because I couldn't just do 5, my nigga. I couldn't just do 5. Because it's way more than 5. It's way more than 5 that just getting. And as an honorable mention, before we get to the list, I have to mention Sasuke as an honorable mention. Just because of Loco. Outside of this shit, Sasuke actually be getting hated on. It's like an overwhelming amount of people that actually like fucking like to shit on Sasuke. Like, bro. But ever since I've discovered Loco's channel, it has just been nothing but Glaze City when it comes to Sasuke. Like, fuck, bro. Sasuke almost made it on the list because of one person. How is that even possible? Like, Sasuke almost being on the list because of one nigga? That's crazy. Like, that's insane, bro. That's unfathomable. How?
Or that Minato took care of 1,000 stone ninjas at the same time. Just by
Oh wow, you know who else took care of a whole army? Heavy Sasuke in base. Heavy Sasuke did that. He actually didn't even kill any of the shinobi either. He left them alive. He opted not to kill them. He took no fatal blows on any of those shinobi. All in base, by the way, so I guess Heavy Sasuke slams Minato, and you'd be correct to think that.
You my boy, but I can't defend some of the shit you be saying. I can't. You gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out just a little bit, bro. You gotta chill out with some of this shit. You gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill out. Let's get to the real list. Number 10, I got Itachi. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was making this list 3 years ago, Itachi most definitely would have been number 1 on the list. Smackdown, no debate, nigga. Because you had a overwhelming, like just an army of niggas that actually genuinely believe Itachi stood any chance against Madara. You even had RDC World saying this shit and actually believing this shit.
What level, how far Madara is?
Itachi, full healthy, and
pre-reanimation.
yeah.
No reanimation.
There's no way to catch that shit. Like, you can't die.
Yeah, just a healthy Itachi versus Madara. That was close.
What? Dylan, what? Close. What's close? What's close? It's close?
This is a hard one, man.
I think that could really go either way.
No. That shit only going one way. It's only going one way. One way only.
I say moderate, but I feel like Itachi can't realize.
What is this nigga thinking about? Desmond, what is there to think about? Dude, really thinking like, what the fuck? Like that ain't what?
Hey, nigga, if Madara's lacking.
Gotta choose one, Madara or Itachi.
I just said.
Oh, okay.
I think enhanced Madara gonna handle that nigga invisible prowess. I think Itachi got it.
Yes.
He might have better genjutsu overall.
Better Sasano.
He has his Madara has a full eternal Ninja Shrine on, so he has a lot more.
So that shit not working, my nigga. It's not working. Fuck you mean? Why is John the only one making sense in this shit? This nigga the only person that made sense the whole video. How? Bro just didn't know how to articulate himself.
Stamina, a lot more chakra.
Shit, man. Let me have been there. Let me, man.
All his feats. I just don't see Madara's speed.
So you don't even think it's close?
Hell no. What? Leland, did you watch the series? What's close? What's close? What's close? Bro, this is... Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
It's not close.
No.
Tachi could probably outplay him to win, but like, it's not like likely. Like it's not likely.
It's not likely at all.
You talking about the nigga that broke a reanimation?
Yeah.
This one we just get to the. What did Itachi use to break out of reanimation? He used another nigga's power. He used Shisui's eye. He didn't do it by himself. But since we are talking about Itachi versus Madara, guess who did break out of the reanimation jutsu by himself? It was Madara. The only person to literally like keep himself from going back by himself, like literally just regain control by himself. The only person, like the only person out of everybody that Kabuto was revived. Wow, Leland. Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know. Join the Costco at age 13. I don't know. I don't know if Mario
This nigga Madara was literally fighting as a like he was fighting since fucking birth. Like Itachi becoming an Anbu captain at 13, like that's all cool and all, but this nigga Madara was like 7 years old, already being feared by like the fucking adults. The adults, bro. Like the adults of the ops. Like that's crazy. Like, bro, the adults of the opposition, of the Senju adults were afraid to fight this nigga. As a kid, this dude was 10 years old, soloing adults from the ops. Like adult ops, bro. Like adults, like fully grown Senju niggas. He was soloing adults as a kid, bro. Like he was in war the whole time. Like even if we going through these niggas' background, like it's literally no comparison, bro. Like it's no comparison.
I mean, it still doesn't matter because it's Madara, bro. Like,
Exactly, it's Madara. It's Madara, nigga.
he just though. He was a leader. I'll give him. He can hang.
No, he can't hang. He can't hang. John, stop. It's like watch. Like, see, that's the problem with John, bro. You actually be making sense sometimes. At least you was making sense in this video. You gotta stand on business, bro. That's the problem. You can't stand on business. You gotta stand on business with your shit.
Hey, never mind. But I'll say Madara. I'll just leave it at that.
I still say Madara. It's not as far-fetched to think that Itachi could possibly win.
It kind of is.
Sir.
Yeah, I really do want to give it to Itachi. If this nigga was not
He's admitting to the glaze. He's admitting to the glaze.
full healthy,
Full healthy? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
it doesn't
It still
matter.
doesn't matter. Fully healthy.
I think full healthy.
He will unironically do better as a reanimation. That's crazy.
Itachi is one of the top 2, 3 in the show. In my opinion.
Top 2? You just talking now, bro.
Oh man, this is just I don't even remember it being this much glaze. This is just insane, bro. This is just fuck, bro. This is man, if this shit wasn't 5 years ago, you best believe I would have had this nigga number 1. Cause this is just fuck, bro. Like just absolute just oh my fucking god, just top tier. Krispy Kremen, bro. Like fuck.
Sasuke after that shit.
No, he not beating no.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no. I'm not talking about like Rama, like fucking Kage. I'm not talking about them.
Not even him. Hashirama, I don't think he can beat Hashirama either.
Even though it's a close match, I think I'm leaning towards moderate.
Leaning.
Just because the way it portrays this nigga, they just portray him as one of the like just nobody can fuck with him. He's just the best, like just all around the best.
I'll tell you who can fuck with him. Obito, Hashirama, Madara, Naruto, in the series Sasuke. Plenty of niggas that can fuck with Itachi. At least 5 niggas right there. Fuck we doing? Guy, Minato. I can go down the list. The fuck? But nobody can fuck with him. Okay.
He can't be the best if he can't be Hashirama.
I just feel like that he's just gonna come out with the dub. Somehow he's just gonna come out.
Somehow he's just gonna come out with the dub. Somehow you gotta stop the glazing.
Moderate.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I put Itachi.
Oh, okay.
Who did you say, Dylan? You said something?
Yeah, it's Mario.
Madara.
I say Itachi. My last Itachi. I feel
Cause that's why.
like a healthy Itachi in his prime might have been the coldest nigga ever lived. Yeah, Hokage level intelligence at 87, something they didn't take Madara as.
That shit don't matter, bro. What the fuck? What is Hokage level intelligence gonna do against the perfect Susanoo? You don't need Hokage level anything because you already above any Hokage with that shit. Like what? You slicing up mountains casually. This nigga Madara wasn't even trying to. He just took the sword out his pocket and just by accident, just the force of him unsheathing his sword, just unsheathing it, not even using it yet. he's not even purposely using it yet. Just the fucking collateral like force of him just taking the sword out was enough to destroy mountains. Like. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Captain of the Armed Black Ops and joined the Akatsuki at age 13 both.
Don't matter.
So he's fighting top level
Irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
ninja at age 13. Nobody ever found out when he got sick. He probably got sick they said he got sick not too long after he joined the Akatsuki, so probably 14. He never got a chance to.
Well, if he goes up against Madara, the only thing he has to worry about getting sick with is Madara shoving his nutsack all the way down his fucking throat. So that's really it. I don't know why Mark seems hurt by this. That nigga sound like he about to cry. Bro, what the fuck?
Fully live his life. And
It's true.
if he in his prime fight,
His prime 14.
his prime would have been like probably 23. I feel like given
Prime don't
that
matter.
situation, if he would have grew up healthy, I would say that he would win. But the fact that he did,
No. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe he could have been as strong as Madara had he been given the same imps or stronger, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. So it doesn't matter.
And I was comparing off of that.
I mean, I said a full healthy Itachi. So. But yeah, so like if he
Full
grew
healthy,
up,
no matter.
just he would have just kept training and kept doing this and everything, and I feel like he would have been the GLAZED. Without sickness, he would have been the GLAZED.
Yeah, I feel like that. I could agree with that.
He still gets cream pie by Guy, Hashirama, Obito, especially Jubito, like fucking like, you know, Ten Tails. Yeah. Yeah. Naruto Sasuke? Yeah. No. No. All right. Nah. 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 And it's not just RDC World 1. If y'all niggas go back and look at my older videos, you can see that I was in war with these niggas. I was in war with the Itachi Tards, nigga. I was making several videos on why this nigga would lose to Obito, especially fucking like Renegon, fucking Obito. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was at war with these niggas. Why this nigga would get beat up badly by motherfucking Madara? Like, I literally had to make a video on a nigga because he thought that fucking Sasuke Itachi Susanoo was stronger than Madara's and relative to Kakashi's fucking to DMS Kakashi Susanoo. Like, this nigga literally was like, Itachi Susanoo overpowers Madara Susanoo because regardless of his physical prowess, Madara's attacks can't bypass the defense of the mirror of Yata. Dog, you understand? Okay, so he even says it. Even the mirror isn't omnidirectional. Madara's attacks aren't even. Dog, Madara Susanoo could literally just it could unironically literally just step on Itachi Susanoo. Like, it could just step over the Yata mirror. It could just step on top of his shit and just he gets caved in, bro. Like, you think when fucking Madara can just put out the force of that can destroy fucking mountains, you think Itachi's Yadamir is gonna be able to catch all that shit, that small ass fucking shield that can't even cover his entire Susanoo? Like, what? The speed of reaction of Itachi Susanoo will easily allow it to redirect the trajectory of the mirror before the attack reach it. How can you prove that? And then he says, regarding Kakashi's DMS Susanoo, even though Itachi Susanoo can't damage the user of the other Susanoo, it's a vice versa. Because even Kamui can't bypass the defense of the Yata. Again, just absolute, just no words, bro. Just absolute. Like nigga, what? Like, Kamui can warp away fucking truth seeking orb matter. Like, what the fuck? So it should be able to do the same shit to a fucking Yadamir. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what? Like, what the fuck wrong with these niggas, bro? However, Kakashi Susanoo becomes vulnerable when it attacks. It can be attacked by either the Susanoo, Magamato, or even the Sasuke Blade. How? Does Kakashi Susanoo can fly? It has wings. How would Itachi Susanoo reach that? How would his Sasuke Blade reach that? Oh man, I spent too long on the fucking Itachi section, but again, like, this just to show y'all niggas just how much niggas was glazing Itachi back in the day. Like, there was another video I had to make because the nigga thought that he was on par with 8th Gate Guy and DMS Kakashi. I'm not joking. So, as you can see, there was some pretty intense glazing going on with Itachi, especially between the years of 2018 and 2020. But the reason I don't have him at number 1 is because these people have actually calmed down. I actually don't see many people saying that Itachi can beat Madara anymore. It's kind of like how Swag was with Madara. Like, yeah, Swag was glazing Madara pretty intensely back in 2017, but now he's calmed down, he's became reasonable, he's came to his senses. Only if he could do that with Sasori, but we know, talk about that in just a second. But Yeah. You know, I don't see that many people glazing Itachi anymore. People have calmed down. People have come to their senses. But I still felt the need to put him on this list because of how bad the glazing was back then. He still deserves a spot on the list just because of that. So I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and put him at the bottom of the list since I don't see people glazing him no more. But just because back then he was like just absolutely just being drowned in the fucking in like custard and glaze, like, yeah, he still got to go on the list. Nah, number 9, I got Hiruzen. Now, I actually didn't even expect for Hiruzen to even be on this list. The only reason why is because I made a video with my boy Sage of Thick Calves where we discussed what if Hiruzen, old Hiruzen, by the way, fought 5 Kage Summit Sasuke instead of Danzo. And I kid you not, this shit was dead even, 50-50. So I'm already like, hold on, bro. Old Hiruzen? You mean the one that fought Orochimaru in part 1? Alive? Old Hiruzen? Struggling with part 1 of Orochimaru that's barely even using any of his powers? Struggling with 2 fucking weak ass Edo Tensei? He can just deal with my Gekyo abilities all of a sudden? And when I made that video, dog, like niggas were like just like, oh, Glaze and Sasuke, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, like I don't glaze Sasuke, bro. You at the wrong channel. If I'ma glaze anybody, it's gonna be Obito. It's gonna be Mu. It's gonna be Toby Rama. I mean, them are my niggas. But either way, we keep it objective over here. We got a no glaze policy. Regardless. Sasuke glaze gotta stop. Who's glazing? Who's glazing? Niggas talking about Sasuke will catch the Reaper Death Shield? Kinda hard to say. Here is gonna be able to get it off if he's busy trying to dodge Amaterasu with Susanoo arrows. And even then, that's a draw. People just coming up with the most fallacious arguments, just out of context arguments. Just, oh, well, he's stronger than the 5 Kage because in the war he took down the Guru statue and the fucking Kage weren't able to. Just glazing. We all know that the fucking 5 Kage were severely weakened because they were still trying to fucking recover from the most brutal butt fucking that they got in their lives from fucking Madara, my nigga. Like, they were still trying to clean the cream pie out of their fucking ass from being raped by Madara so hard. The Raikage was in base. He was in base, bro. What feats does base Raikage have? Tsunade wasn't in her 100 healings. Onoki couldn't even use particle style. Like, if Hiruzen tried to fight the 5 Kage at the same time, he would literally get stomped so bad into the cement, dog. Just stop the shit. Just stop the shit, bro. Like, just stop it. Just stop it. He could maybe be stronger than either of them, than all of them, individually. Even though Inoki, Raikage, say it, old man, at the feet, speed. Kage is relative to KC1, but his old heroes ain't having that level. Shit, damn, the allergies. Heroes is kind of ass. Heroes, it's all jutsu because he could just use FTG. He could use Flying Raijin. He's the professor. So That's all I hear. Just glazing. Just all I hear, bro. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. Like I don't hear nothing else. I just hear. You mean to tell me Hiruzen can use flying Raijin because he supposedly knows every jutsu? Oh my god, bro. He knows every jutsu, so you could just use flying Raijin. That's your argument? That's your argument. But even though he never used it, but he can use it. Who the fuck is gonna know flying Raijin and just not use that motherfucker? All this nigga Minato knows how to do is use flying Raijin, a kunai, and Rasengan. That's all this nigga does on screen in character. And he's already way more viable than fucking Hiruzen. Hiruzen even says so himself. This nigga's like, where's Minato? Dropped the whole Nine Tails attack. Hiruzen's like, oh fuck, we need Minato. Everybody's saying the shit, even Hiruzen. We need Minato. It's literally like some Goku shit from Dragon Ball Z. Where's Goku? Everybody getting their ass beat by the Saiyans. They waiting on Goku to show up. That's what the fucking Nine Tails attack was for Hiruzen. Hiruzen's garbage, bro. Like, let's just keep it a stack. As an old man, the best feat this nigga has is like pushing the Nine Tails out of the fucking village with the Emma staff. But I mean, it's no proof that can damage a fucking Susanoo. Like, come on, like, no proof. So yeah, niggas was tripping when I said that. I mean, me and Sage really did try to be fucking fair to Hiruzen. I mean, you can't say we didn't because we spent an hour going over all these fucking arguments that you can make, and it just wasn't given. It just wasn't given. We just had no choice. We were literally just explaining why Sasuke would just wipe his ass with Hiruzen's face. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, there's a lot of retcons in part 1 where Hiruzen's strength is nothing special. Once we get to the upper echelons of fucking Naruto, like I said in the video, Hiruzen is good with all the basic shit, with all the elemental transformations. He's like the god of the basic shit, but when it comes to hacks, when it comes to speed, he just doesn't have anything. At least not as an old man. Nothing. So yeah, he also doesn't have fucking endurance either. So yeah, it's just not gonna go well for him. It's just not. Now I will say, because I still don't see too many niggas being on this Hiruzen train and just split. I still got him, you know, at like number 9 near the bottom, because I don't see it going on too much, but it was at least enough to, because it caught me off guard a little bit. It was at least enough for me to put him on the list, because niggas really thought I was glazing Sasuke. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. If you think I'm glazing Sasuke for saying that he can beat old man Hiruzen at peak 5 Kage Summit, Sasuke can beat old man Hiruzen, you think I'm glazing Sasuke? You ain't seen shit. I mean, when it come to Loco Channel, you need to go to Loco Channel, my nigga, because you gonna probably have a fucking heart attack, nigga, if you think this is Sasuke glazing. But like I said, it's not going on too much, so I still got it at number 9. It's important to note that the hot sign is not on yet with the Krispy Kreme, so it's not too much glaze dripping off of the donuts, because it's still, it's not, the hot sign not on yet. So yeah, it's still daylight outside, so we ain't getting nothing too crazy yet. Now number 8, I got Pain. Now obviously, I love Pain. Phenomenal villain, phenomenal story arc. Gave us one of the best arcs in fucking not just Naruto, but just fiction in general. So I obviously don't mean to hate on Pain here, but I think we've been turning our back to just how many Pain Glazers are around us. Because every time I get to talking about 3 fights in particular that Pain would lose, that being against the 5 Kage, against EMS Sasuke, and against Sage Kabuto. I say that Pain would lose any of those 3 fights. And people just get to lose in their fucking minds. They started treating me like I said the earth was flat or some shit. Like, and you know, if Pain pulled up to the 5 Kage summit, like in Sasuke's position, I give you that. Because if he just does a massive Shinra Tensei, I mean, what are these niggas even gonna do for real? Like, you just imagine this nigga pulling up and just blowing everything up, and nobody even fucking knows what the fuck happened. Right? And Tsunade isn't even gonna be there to heal anybody with her slug, so they would all actually just die. But I'm not even talking about that. There are niggas that believe that even if Pain fought all of the Kage, working all together in the position that Madara did in the war arc, that he would still pull the dub. No. Hell no. Against all of them niggas working together, which means Light and Inoki, they could all focus on which paths of Pain to focus on. Maybe it's not an easy fight for them, but that's just too much pressure for Pain, bro. That's just too much. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. Especially when you got Tsunade who can give the Kage the ability to survive, and cushion Shira Tensei along with fucking Gaara, Sand, etc. And we know she could do that because she did that to with the Hidden Leaf Village. She coated everybody in her slugs and gave them the ability to survive. Like, I mean, if Pain does that massive Shira Tensei, he's not able to kill everybody with that shit. Because Tsunade's healing them, I mean, then he's probably fucked. Because he's gonna have to recharge. I'm not saying Pain would just get no diff by them. It would just be too. You would have to be lowballing the fuck out of the 5 Kage as a unit, and like highballing the fuck out of Pain to say that he just stomps. Because a lot of people think that he just washes them, and I'm just like, hell no. Like, at the very least, it's not gonna be easy for this nigga. Like, come on, bro. Come on, come on. Like 1-on-1, yeah, for sure. But all together, they all working together. Come on, bro. Don't make me do this. Don't force me to do this shit, bro. Don't force me to do this. And then we get the EMS Sasuke, and I already made videos about I made videos about all 3 of these fights. And niggas is in my comment section. Niggas is responding to my EMS Sasuke. Like, yes, nigga. EMS Sasuke would demolish Pain. Sage Kabuto would demolish Pain, nigga. The fuck? Niggas talking about some Pain could just use Universal Pool and put Black Ross in fucking Kabuto and take your soul, or he can make the whole cave fall and cover himself with the rocks while Kabuto gets crushed. Don't underestimate Pain's abilities. What if Kabuto uses like the white rage attack that he uses at the beginning of the fight in character before Pain can even do any of that shit and just blinds him? What does she do then? What happens after that? Pain is faster than Kabuto. He got the speed as Flash. Kabuto wouldn't be able to see his movement, and Pain fought against the Sound Genjutsu user and still ended up killing him. Kabuto's sound hacks wouldn't be a problem. That's all I hear. That's all I heard from this nigga. Pain is faster than Kabuto? What? Based off of what? Kabuto reacted to EMS Sasuke's fastest attacks. Casually, no diffed. He literally one-shot him in the beginning of the fight, bro. He like dodged. This nigga was like still getting dressed and like it fucking easily dodged the Susanoo arrow from EMS Sasuke. What are you talking about? He's Pain got the speed as Flash, same speed as. What the fuck does that even mean? He got the speed as Flash. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? What? What does that even mean? He wouldn't be able to see his movement. I think Pain is the one who wouldn't be able to see Kabuto's movement. If he's blinded, what the fuck is he? Them having Link Vision would just make it worse. Like, do you not understand that? Like that's a huge counter to Pain. A jutsu like that is a huge counter to Pain because he's blinded, bro. EMS Sasuke got completely fucked over by that attack. What are we doing? What are we doing? Can you imagine Pain lasting more than 20 seconds in the fight against Edo Itachi and EMS Sasuke at the same time? Can you? He already fought a sound genjutsu user and still ended up killing him. Just out of context. Out of context. He's trying to make it seem like sound genjutsu doesn't work on Pain because he beat Jiraiya, who used the frog song. Yeah, he got his pains out of that because he already had pains on standby. So he sent in the rest of the pains to revive them, but it worked on the pains. And yeah, you could argue Tendo Pain could fucking could keep Jiraiya from getting that off because of the Shinra Tensei and Universal Pull bullshit. Like how he killed fucking Paul in the fight against Sage Naruto when they were about to try that shit again. But Kabuto's sound genjutsu is far superior to Jiraiya's. You know why? Because he doesn't need any setups. He doesn't need to put anybody in any specific positions to get that off. It was the environment that even allowed Jiraiya to even do that shit. If he fought all 6 paths in an open field, Jiraiya wouldn't have even been able to get that shit off, bro. Just take so many things out of context. But that shit doesn't matter for Kabuto. He can do that shit instantly. Instantly blinding Pains. What stops him? What stops him after that? Better speed feats. Better reaction feats. What stops him? What stops him? What stops him? I mean, God forbid. Like, don't let this nigga Pain have a fucking 5-second cooldown timer in the fight against fucking Sage Kabuto. He could just inorganic animate the ground right then and there. Spike his ass. while he's charging, while he's recharging. I understand Pain can blow the cave away, which can destroy Kabuto's advantage, but that's not gonna give him the fight. Because realistically, if we're just being completely honest with you, Pain more than likely wouldn't even have the chance to get that shit off. He would just get instantly blinded and like cream pied afterwards. Shit, I haven't even mentioned the fucking flute genjutsu, which needed Itachi and Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan combined to break out of that shit. like what is Pain doing? It's just not likely that he has an answer for that shit. Y'all gotta chill out with some of this shit, because even God King Pain posted a poll a couple days ago. He was like, which of the Akatsuki members jutsu would be the best to counter Madara's Tengai Sensei? And niggas thought Pain's full power almighty push could just no diff that shit. Like, y'all gotta stop with this shit, bro. Y'all gotta chill out. No. What are we doing? Niggas talking about some, if Inoki and Gar could stop it, then fucking Pain can just stop it. Once again, saying shit out of context. Once again, fallacious arguments. Because they didn't even stop shit. You know Madara does two, right? He does two at the same time, right? He gives you the 2-pack, not just the one, two. He gives you the 2-for-1 deal, nigga. So they didn't even stop it. They couldn't do shit about the second meteor. So even if you want to say, because niggas was saying, well, the fucking meteor is fucking, I'm pretty sure the meteor is scaled higher than the fucking village level. But even if you want to say the meteor is village level, right? If you want to say that, because Pain's massive Shinra Tensei is village level, he could blow up the fucking the crater, right? He could blow up the meteor. I mean, he still has to worry about all the rocks falling down. He's gonna be fatigued because he has to recharge after that shit. What's he gonna do about the second one? What's he gonna do about the second one? What's gonna happen with the second one? Because he's already exhausted all of his power. What's gonna happen after that? He gets squashed. That's what will happen. No. I love Pain just as much as the next nigga. But y'all gotta chill out with some of this shit. Y'all gotta chill out. Now, speaking of another nigga that could beat Pain, at number 7, I got Kakuzu. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all niggas. Kakuzu don't fucking stand a chance against Pain. And that's why he's on this fucking list. Because you got a lot of people that would beg to differ. Now, don't get me wrong. Kakuzu is actually one of my favorite Akatsuki members. That fight between fucking Kakashi and Team 10 versus Kakuzu and Hidan, one of my favorite fights in all of fiction. I've rewatched that fight probably more than any fight in the entirety of Naruto. It's a very watchable fight. Strategies involved, all of that shit. Appreciated that fight very much. Shit had me on the edge of my seat. The way Kakuzu just kept getting fucking, like he kept getting his hearts taken out. We kept thinking this nigga was dead, and he just kept getting back up. How are these niggas gonna beat this nigga? It was, I'm not gonna lie, like it was pretty suspenseful. Shit had me on the edge of my seat at fucking 9 years old. But y'all niggas gotta chill with this fucking KCM1 shit. Like with the Pain Slayer Kakuzu. All of Kakuzu's just what the fuck has been happening while I've been gone, bro? Like, man, bro. Now this all started back in 2019, I think, with the whole Paris shit. Then you had Noodles carrying the mantle. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Noodles. Pretty entertaining content, and I actually agree with this nigga on a lot of shit. But this shit right here, this shit right here is crazy. Like it just is. It just is. I hadn't even seen the video, but I decided I'd watch it, and clip it for this video to see what he was talking about.
Briefly survived the encounter with Kakashi, but notice how I mentioned briefly, the Ashura Path did not survive the Raikiri. It died, and just one of Kakuzu's false darkness techniques was able to stalemate 2 of Kakashi's Raikiri. So I think it is more than safe to assume Kakuzu's base jutsu is strong enough to one-shot the Paths of Pain, and this is just ignoring the fact he can combine his natures to make them even more amplified in power.
Like, yeah, the AP of Kakuzu's Lightning Heart, all that shit is cool. But Noodles, hear me out. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. I don't know, maybe. I was thinking just maybe, bro. I don't know how many donuts you done already had. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know how many times you don't want the Krispy Kreme when it comes to Kakazu, I don't know if you, I don't know, but just maybe, maybe if you're satisfied with the amount of Krispy Kreme donuts. I was just thinking that just maybe, because Pain, you know, because he has, you know, he has this ability called Shinra Tensei that has that can repel anything. Actually, he was able to just instantly just repel Naruto's Rasen Sage Mode, Naruto's Rasen Shuriken, right? And I was also thinking, just, and I know it's another favor to ask you, but I was also just thinking if you would kindly consider, if you're satisfied with the amount of donuts. I was just thinking, bro, if you would kindly consider just the possibility that Pain might be able to absorb it also. Because there's this thing that Pain has called the Praetor Path, right? Praetor Path. And I mean, he can absorb a lot of shit. Praetor Path? Oh yeah. Pretty fast too. Able to just jump in front, absorb it. Because, you know, the Praetor Path wasn't there with Kakashi, right? Wasn't there with Kakashi. So even if, you know, Kakazu does merge his hearts, and he just that'll kill Pain for sure if he gets hit with it. But I was just thinking, just maybe Noodles, Pain might be able to absorb it, since he absorbed the Rasen Shuriken, and he also absorbed the giant Rasengan. He also was absorbing all of Jiraiya's combo attacks with Manpa. Fireball, the boiling bath, the oil, the hot oil. I mean, all that shit. Just with no problem. So I was just thinking that maybe since, you know, Kakashi, you know, the Lightning Heart is equal to 2 Kakashi Raikiri. I was just thinking that because, you know, I can't really see Kakashi, you know, stalemating Jiraiya's Manpa combo attacks with 2 Raikiri. I can't see him stalemating the giant Rasengan with 2 Raikiri. I can't see him stalemating the fuck. Holy shit! Can you imagine Kakashi stalemating Sage Mode Naruto's Rasen Shuriken with 2 Raikiri, 3 Raikiri, 4 Raikiri, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I don't know. You know, the Rasen Shuriken, giant Rasengan, Sage Mode Jiraiya's attacks, they should all be more powerful, have more AP than Kakashi at that time. Kakazu's, since, you know, his Lightning Heart that you were referring to got stalemated by 2 Kakashi Raikiri. I was thinking that, you know, he can deal with, you know, he can literally just with his hacks just absorb it, blow it back. Jutsu that should definitely be way more potent. You know, the Rasen Shuriken, way more potent, way more AP than Kakashi's double Raikiri, and by extension Kakazu's Lightning Heart. Hey, you know, I was just thinking that maybe he might just be able to blow it back with Shinra Tensei. You know, I was just thinking that. I don't think that's too crazy to ask, huh? I don't think it's too crazy to ask. You know, so I was just thinking that maybe the AP of Kakazu's Lightning Heart doesn't fucking matter. Maybe none of that shit matters. Because Pain can just repel Jutsu or absorb it. So he's not going to get hit by the shit anyway. You know, none of that shit is it's not working. It's not working. The blip on Kakazu, it's crazy. It's crazy. I honestly don't know who like would produce more glaze? Loco with Sasuke or Noodles with Kakuzu? Like if you're like, say you're a janitor, right? And you have to clean like hotel rooms and shit. We put Loco and Sasuke in one room and then Noodles and Kakuzu in another room. Which room do you think you're gonna have to clean up more? Like, which room do you think you're gonna have to clean up more icing off the floor? I don't know. I'm kind of betting on Loco with Sasuke. I'm gonna go with that one. But comment which one y'all think in the comments. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna be thinking, y'all might be wondering, why is Kakuzu so low on the list? Because of the glazed event going on with him. Like, he should be a lot higher. But the reason why I still have him low on the list is because in response to the niggas that are glazing Kakuzu up, just you got the niggas that are hating on him and over exaggerating how weak he is. Like, niggas think he's the fucking weakest member of the fucking Akatsuki, the second weakest member. Like, they think he's relative like equal to Hidan, which is just not true. I literally had to make a video explaining why Kakuzu would beat base guy, because in a poll of 1,000 niggas, 1,000 votes, more people thought, and like I think like at least 30% more people thought that base guy would fucking beat Kakuzu. Like, bro, he's not that trash. He's not that fucking garbage. So I still got him low because the glaze to hate ratio for Kakuzu is still pretty even. So I think the hate evens out the glaze. Like, like you got the motherfuckers that think he's either case in one level or he's actually got fucking like speed blitz and it's like slower than like a base slight baby Kyumi amp fucking Naruto, when it's like clear that he needed to catch the nigga off guard. But you have niggas saying that he is actually that fucking slow and fodder, which is obviously not true. But he's obviously not. He's not fucking beating fucking pain. He's not fucking KCM1 fucking speed. He's not the that y'all niggas try to put on him. That obviously doesn't work either. So I gotta put him right here. I ain't gonna lie. I almost considered popping a painkiller for this placement. I almost did, bro. I almost did. Cause I did not want to do this part. But y'all niggas forced me to. Y'all forced me to do it, bro. Y'all forced me to do it. This was the hardest person for me to put on the list out of everybody on here. If you've been following my channel, you know that I take great pride in defending Tobirama against all the things people try to unfairly shit on him for. But y'all left me no choice. Y'all left me no fucking choice with the shit that has been going on lately. With the that y'all keep doing. Y'all just had to keep it going. Y'all just had to keep y'all had to keep that shit going, bro. Now I got no choice. Y'all forced me to fucking do this shit. This probably gonna hurt me more than it hurt y'all. But y'all left me no choice. I already had to make a video about 2 months ago because niggas thought that if Tobirama fought all the 4 Edo Kage that were like, it was spanking the fucking 4th division in that fucking desert all at the same time, like Tobirama won by a landslide. Niggas think he will be able to beat all them niggas? All 4 of them at the same time? Just Tobirama versus Mu is a contentious battle in and of itself. Mu is no fucking joke, bruh. Like, then you give him 3 other niggas. And it's like, what the fuck? What is Toby, like, that's too much. That's too much. I'm sorry, but that's too much. And the fact that this nigga won by a landslide, it just doesn't make any sense. Y'all really underestimate how the power of the fucking of just Mu by himself. The third, like, Gengetsu, like the smell Gengetsu, like what? I'm not gonna lie, Ross is ass. He's ass no matter what. I can't say nothing about Ross. He's trash. But the other 3, especially Mu, they a fucking problem. Trying to like catch them all lacking at the same time. Come on, bro. Come on. Now I know it's not even the fact that niggas is underestimating these niggas. It's just the fact that niggas is now, they just starting to Tobirama. And niggas like just like the number one thing. Oh, Tobirama would just speed blitz all of them. You speed blitz Jubito. That's not what happened. I'll be the first one to say it. That's not what happened. Y'all done seen me defend Tobirama. I always give the nigga his credit. I got more videos coming out. This ain't even about no Minato shit. Y'all not gonna know my opinion on that just yet. Just in regards to the Jubito shit. People say because there were paper bombs on the opposite side of Jubito that Tobirama was on as Jubito ran through him, that looked different from the other tandem paper bombs that Tobirama threw out of his fucking chest. That means that he fucking ran around and placed the bombs on Jubito, like with half of a body, mind you. So this nigga just hopped on with one leg, right? Which would I would think make him even slower than he already was when he fucking got blitzed the first time when he had his whole body, but he just with half of a fucking body. He just hopped around on one leg and was able to speed blitz Jubito multiple times, get to the other side and then run back to the other side where he originally was. That doesn't make any sense, bro. Y'all understand that, right? Because if Tobirama could already do that shit, why the fuck would he need to let Jubito run through him in order to put that flying Raiji mark on him? Because that's how he did that. He says, I marked him that last time we were in contact. He used the moment that Jubito ran through his ass to place the mark on him, because that was the only time he'd be able to do that, because his speed, his actual speed, yes, he can blitz Jubito with flying Raijin because he already has the mark on him. The same way Minato can blitz fucking Obito with the flying Raijin when he already has the mark on him. But to put that initial mark on Obito, Minato did struggle. People love to say all this shit out of context. We gotta be objective. And it's the same thing with Tobirama versus Jubito. Once he has the mark on Jubito, then he could keep teleporting to the nigga. But that's not his actual speed. Tobirama would not have just been able to run up and touch Jubito. What would be the purpose of, like, you would be fucking arguing that Tobirama just let himself get ran through by fucking Jubito. That's the conclusion you would have to come to say that Tobirama would just place these bombs on Jubito by himself. That's the logic you would have to come to. That's the conclusion you would have to come to. And if that's the case, that means, because Jubito doesn't have any difference in mentality from when he blitses Tobirama to this panel right here. He's the same mentality wise. So Tobirama is capable of blitzing this same Jubito. Why did Jubito run through him in the first place? You would have to argue that Tobirama just let that shit happen. That doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, they were just using them to let somebody tear them in half. Oh, because they're Edo Tensei. I'm pretty sure that shit still hurts, my nigga. That doesn't mean that fucking Tobirama is just gonna let himself get ripped in half. There's no logical reason for that. If you know that you're faster than this nigga, if you know that you can just place multiple bombs on him and move all around him, because that's what would have had to happen, because the bombs are on the opposite side that Tobirama is on. They're on Jubito's left. Tobirama's on Jubito's right. So while he did place the mark on him, but again, he used the opportunity of Jubito passing through him to do that. He wouldn't have been able to do it any other way. That was his whole plan. So I'm pretty sure the paper bombs landed onto Jubito from Tobirama's body when Jubito ran through him. It's just a lot more consistent than Tobirama all of a sudden being 6 paths level in terms of fucking raw speed in this short instant, when he's never able to fucking, like, he's not replicating this shit in any other scene without at least FTG. So it like if he couldn't move out of the way of the first attack, it just wouldn't make any fucking sense for him to all of a sudden be able to spam around Jubito in this instance. I'm pretty fucking sure the tandem paper bombs on Jubito in this instance, or whatever type you want to call them, came on to Jubito from Tobirama as he passed through them. Since we already know that Tobirama had paper bombs inside of his Edo Tensei body. Then he throws the other tandem paper bombs out of his chest, and he needs Hashirama, he tells him to hold him in place just so the bombs can fucking explode on him, just so he can't move out of the way. So again, if he could do that, if he could just blitz Jubito with all the bombs in the first place, why the fuck would he need Hashirama's wood style to hold him in place? You would have to ignore all of this other shit that happened to say that Tobirama was able to do that shit. It just literally doesn't make any sense. And this is coming from the nigga that has made multiple videos defending Tobirama. I did not want to do this. I did not want to have to put this man on the list. But y'all, some of y'all have just been just getting out of control with this nigga. Y'all have just been just blah. And the no glaze policy must be enforced. It must be enforced. No exceptions. Even if it's one of my favorite fucking characters. And I know a lot of people is going to be asking, like, why the fuck isn't Tobirama higher? I know a lot of people are going to be expecting that shit, but like I said, same thing with Kakuzu. Tobirama has a hate army that's just as powerful, maybe still even more powerful than the Glaze army. So the Glaze to hate ratio still evens out. So I can't put him too high on the list. This was objectively the highest I could place him, given all things considered. And I never thought I would have to place him on this list. So the fact that this nigga ended up being on the list at all shows just how bad, because this nigga was getting hated on Like for real. Like y'all seen the videos I was making, bro. Like there was a video I fucking had to make because nigga, there was a poll of who was the best flying Raijin user, and obviously Minato was the best, but Tobirama should have been right behind this nigga, but they had him equal to fucking Genma. Outrageous. After I seen that shit, I didn't think I'd ever have to fucking. I mean, you know how much glaze you have to put out to make up for that much hate? Do you? I don't think y'all niggas do. I don't think y'all niggas understand that shit. I don't think y'all niggas get it. The seriousness, the totality of this shit for real. Y'all niggas don't understand this shit for real, bro. I did the math for this shit. I used the calculator for this motherfucker. I hate y'all niggas for this shit. I do. I almost popped the painkiller for this shit because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get through this shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to end the video off right here.